in the bulrushes, or actually they're the papyrus reeds on the Nile River, kneeling there. The white man went in there, and with their limited mind, they said, look like she's trying to hide from something. And made up this story. You got to understand what we're dealing with, y'all. Let's look at the story of the Exodus. Yes. Original or plagiarized? It's plagiarized. Yes. First of all, you got to understand something, y'all. There is nothing, and I repeat, there's not one iota of archaeological or historical evidence that there were ever a people in Egypt called Hebrews. Okay, you got to understand that. You black folk have been hating your own black folk. Talking about how cruel your black Egyptian brothers and sisters were to some faggotized Hebrew Israelites. There were no Israelites in Egypt. Shucks. The only people who were in Egypt and had no business being there were white folk, invaders. They were called the Hyksos. Yes. And we read that Pharaoh Amos got fed up with white folk running Egypt. He said, Egypt is a black land for black people. He sounded a little bit like Idi Amin. Idi Amin said, Africa is for black African people. When he started getting rid of some white folk, black folk in America said he's a wicked man. And still think he's wicked. The brother was just a nationalist, that's all. You hate me? Do you hate me? I'm asking a question. Answer me, black folk. Do you hate me? Thank you, because I'm a nationalist, Jack. I'm about black folk. I'm about black empowerment. I don't care what kind of bill they come out with. I'm about black people and their achievement. Do you understand that? I have nothing to give white folk. I don't even have information for them. That don't mean, see, and some of y'all are so messed up here. There you go, hating white folk. I didn't say I hate white folk. I said I ain't got nothing for them. I'm trying to get you together. After I get all the black people in the world together, then I'll worry about some white folk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about my people, man. And I want you to be about our people. Because the way things are going, that's our only recourse. Here you see what really happened. You see Pharaoh Amos. He ain't playing either, man. He got his arrow up there. Driving the European invaders out of Egypt. Okay, and you see them here all being driven. Now the story is on the wall. It's written on the wall. It's been there for thousands of years. Pharaoh Amos is driving these European invaders out, and you see them all upside down, sideways. All right? You know, because the depiction here is he drove them into the Noctis River. Well, actually the Nile, but one river over there. Or drove them far east all the way to the Euphrates River. Okay, and they drowned in the river. Here you see the other version of it. The story of the Red Sea drowning. Pharaoh didn't drown. You know, you've been taught to hate Pharaoh. He's a wicked man. Don't even know his name. You think Pharaoh's his name. Because that's all they told you growing up in Sunday school. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh. What Pharaoh? See, that's how you get historical. Don't just give a title. The word Pharaoh is like the word president. Yes. The Pharaoh that they've taught us to hate, his name is Ursama Atrasa Tepenra Rametsu Meriam, also known as Ramses II. And you know what's really deep, family? Right now, today, even another culture called Arabs love that man. All over Kemet, everywhere you go, you see statues of Ursa Mahat Rasa Tupan Ra, Rametsu Mariaman, standing with his left foot forward. And he ain't bent like this either. He's standing like a warrior. The pharaohs didn't play, man. They wore your behind out. They got you out of there. We need to get the spirit of the pharaoh in our communities today. In Exodus the 32nd chapter, it talks about the golden calf. And we all been taught that God killed them because they worshiped what? The golden calf in the wilderness. Ain't that some stuff? Child, that's why they lost favor with God. Worshiping idols and graven images. Brothers and sisters, let me share something with y'all in case you didn't know it. Nobody worships graven images more than Christians do. I don't mean to stop you with that, y'all. I don't mean no harm. Okay? But look at the thing that be hanging around your neck. Catholics, y'all still got him on the cross. But yet you say he got up out the grave. Make up your mind. He's either on the cross or he got up. But it's not a problem because the truth of the matter is he didn't exist anyhow. But you still, you pray to an image. Y'all all right? I can tell you right now, I'm going to run out of cassette time. All right, I got 14 minutes of cassette time, but I'm going to finish with this today. All right? And I'll just have to get it to you, all right? Hey, what can I tell you? The biblical story of the Ark of the Covenant. We were taught that the 10 Commandments, which they stole also from Egypt. And it ain't just 10, brothers and sisters. Okay, it's actually 147 negative confessions. We're more familiar with the 42. And out of the 42, they took 10 of those and stole it and copied it and rewrote it. And that's all you were taught growing up was the 10 Commandments. And the deep thing about it is we were taught that Moses took the tablets and put it in the ark. And the tablets were representative of the authority and power of God. And it was so awesome that nobody couldn't even touch the ark or they dropped dead. I'll take my word for it. Just read it for yourself. Well, brothers and sisters, let me share something with you. There was no Ark of the Covenant. That's what they stole and copied and plagiarized. The ark that they copied is called the Ark of Ra. Now again, Ra means God. So you see where they copied it from? Okay? Sister Karen, read those verses right there, will you? What does it say? Joshua 3, verse 9 and 11. 9 through 11.
And Joshua said unto the children of Israel,
yes.
Come hither,
yes.
and hear the words of the Lord your God. And Joshua said, Hereby you shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Hivites, and the Perizzites, and the Girgashites,
is because all those ites that she just read are biblical representations of black people. And it says that God is going to drive out all of the black folk. See, y'all don't know this because they ain't teach you that in Sunday school. In fact, some of y'all started reading all them names and said, that's boring, all them ites, and I don't understand all them people. Let me just go on and read some in the New Testament. See, and what they did is they put it right in there, coded it in